Hi Leo, welcome to Hattie's Hierophant. I am Crystal, your tarot reader, and I hope you are doing well. If this is your first time to the channel, I hope you would consider subscribing. If you are returning, Leo, I am happy to have you, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. You're going to notice that the readings are a bit shorter. You all seem to respond to them better that way, and at the end of the day, you are the most important, my beloved. Let's get on with your reading. Before we do, I always pre-shuffle, pre-spread, and I meditate over your cards. And I'm starting to see that we are going to have some shifts in regards to career, but it's going to be profitable for you. We are going to have to make some quick and shift changes to build a little give and take, and there's going to be some transitioning needed for this this new future that we can all expect here in the next several years to come. You know, based on the year of the Aquarius for 2021. Let's begin, shall we? So the center of your reading is that of the Tower. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck for so many reasons. Because by the time this Tower does what it's supposed to do, and it's supposed to do it, things are much clearer. There's understanding, there's clarity, and then there's an opportunity to build a much stronger foundation. And it looks like it's this horrible activity that's going to happen, and really it's just the opposite. It brings to the surface on what should have been there to begin with. What was covering up the truth, what was covering up the now, was that building and the people in it. So this is the way you shake it up, and you shake those people out, and you shake out those things that do not belong. Now, this is how I know this is a good energy for you, Leo, because when I expand it with my illumination deck, I get that of the Queen of Hearts. Now, she is like the Empress in the Rider-Waite deck. So she represents fertility. She represents energy, newness. So what I'm getting right away for you, Leo, is a few things. Perhaps you've been working on a baby, right? A project that you consider your baby for a while. I can see that transitioning or needing to be transitioned in more ways than one. Perhaps you're going to be losing or gaining some people on your team. Perhaps you are going to add something to your project that wasn't there before, and it's necessary as we are transitioning. I feel like it's very important, Leo, that you feel that frequency as far as how it's changing so you can be on top of it. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're already there, Leo. I feel like that's not something I have to tell you. If anything, that was just to kind of to double down. That's my new favorite word of the month, to double down on that message. Now, we're going to move on from the center of your reading, and that is a major arcana. So I can expect all of next year for you, Leo, to be one of splendid transformation for you. I really think it's going to be a coming out year for you for 2021. Let's go into your moon energy. This is where your emotions are. This is where spirit does her work for you. And you have that of the Six of Pentacles, the World card, along with the Six of Cups. So again, if you have been working on a project that perhaps you started way back when you were a baby in that particular situation, it is going to grow into something profitable because we have it coupled here with the King of Hearts. And the King of Hearts represents professional success. So Leo, if you've been working on something, or you've been working on a project, or perhaps you've been putting your application out, or you've been wanting a promotion, right? I feel like in those ways, it is going to be profitable and beneficial for you and successful. And coupled up with the World card, which is another major arcana. So for you to get the Tower and the World card, this was meant to happen so we can start this new cycle. Leo, I see some of you are going to be traveling next year as well. And this travel is going to bring a whole new set of responsibilities. Let's just keep it like that, because that blankets a whole lot of things. It is going to kind of start that train of new responsibilities for you. And it's really good energy. And then I have here the 8 of clubs. And you see how this bird is tending to his nest. And have you ever seen a bird build a nest? They are so swift and quick. And they seem to find the smallest of bark and straw and hair and feathers, and they make this nest, where they start their family, where they build a home, where they have stability, right? For as stable as it can be. So I see that in this new cycle. And like I said, when you come back from this travel, there's something about that is going to require you to come back and make some quick, swift moves to kind of get on your feet and to gain stability. Now, when we go into your not your immediate future, but into your sun energy, this is your ego. This is where we see you. If you happen to be a Leo ascending, this may also resonate with you as well. And you have that of the Star, the 4 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So with this showing up in your sun energy, this is what we can expect. We can expect that the year of the Aquarius, this is for you. This is yours. There's so many different things. Perhaps if you are, you know what, whether you're working or you're not working, or you are starting a company, you have your own business, or if you're in school, Leo, a lot of your life is going to revolve around the internet. It's going to revolve around, right? And I know a lot of people do work like that now, especially, but Leo, it resonates highly with you. That's pretty much where your bread and butter is going to come from. Not just for January. I feel like January is going to be like the jumping off point. So I don't know if you need to rework a website or rework how you communicate to your clients and customers and team members. There's going to be a transition that needs to happen that is going to start in January for you. Again, that's also Aquarius energy, so I don't know if you are dealing with an Aquarius, but you may want to look into that as well. Now, when I first saw this 4 of Swords, the first thing I thought of for you, Leo, was, get your rest now, right? Rest it up now. And perhaps you've been out of commission for a little while, Leo. I feel like that some of you have been rehabilitating, right? And some of you have been rehabilitating for a while. Perhaps you've had some sort of surgery or some sort of injury, and you went through, the surgery, and you went through, the rehabilitation, and you had to go back for the surgery or something like that. There has been, I'm just getting that energy of you're still healing from it. So, the great news about this is you're in the end part of it. So whether you had to repeat the surgery, whether you had to repeat the healing process or what have you, wherever you are in this process, you're at the end process of it, to where it's only going to last just a little bit longer. And I'm hearing enjoy the rest while you can, because when this quick transition happens, you're not going to have time to rest. So take advantage of it now. And then we have here the Page of Cups. That is the beginning of the most beautiful, creative, lovely, loving offer as the page. And you see that fish in his cup is one of creativity. So there's someone that either you're going to be inviting a creative part to your business, or you are going to be adding to someone's business from a creative point of view. Like, that's how they see you, Leo. They see you as the creative, if that makes sense. Now, when we go into your immediate present, and when I say in your immediate present, that's if we continue with this energy, this is what we can expect the prediction, so to speak, to be. And I have that of the King of Wands that flanks that tower, and we have that of the Ace of Swords. So I feel like that some of you, I don't know if it's a father-like figure, or perhaps like a older sort of established energy is also going to be a part of this new venture. and I feel like it's not new. I don't want to say it's new. I just want to say it's a venture, right? It keeps transforming into something else, which I like seeing this, Leo, because I see that you've been keeping your pulse on how things are changing, and you've been changing your attitude, your business, how you communicate, how you negotiate. You've been changing your business according to how the atmosphere is changing. So that's been really cool. But I feel like that it's interesting because like this older, more experienced energy, I almost feel like they're coming to you for ideas, right? When it's almost like, you know, they're older and more experienced, or let's say they're more experienced, they don't necessarily have to be older, but it's almost like they see something in you and they're like, no, Leo, teach me. I feel like that's going to be happening with you. Okay, I'm going to do one last expansion on the Tower. Where are we? We're looking good. Just to get some clarification there, since that was the center of your reading. Yeah. Wow. So, Leo, so we have the Tower and we have the Ten of Swords. And I know you're freaking out, and you don't need to, because these looks like really scary cards. What have you been worrying about? Have you been worrying that you're not going to make it? Have you been worrying that you're not cut out for it? Have you been worrying that you just don't have what it takes? The great thing about that is that Ten of Swords is an ending of that thought process. So I don't know if you are entering into a new stage of confidence, or you're entering into this new stage of ideas. All I know is it wasn't working for you. Whatever this thing was, it wasn't working for you. And it had to end, and it had to be completed. And really, it's a way of thinking, right? It's not a person. It's not a place. It's not a thing. It's what you had up here. And then I have that of the Page of Swords. That's a new idea. It's a new, fresh idea. A new way to go, right? It's that newfound confidence and that playfulness really that you have and that you're known for, Leo. And then to end the reading, you have that of the Four of Pentacles. So you've been worried about this stability and being stable and having enough. It's coming. All right? All right, Leo. Well, that is all I have for you, my dear. I hope this resonated with you. And hey, keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to be uploading some other things that I think that you're really going to enjoy. And I absolutely adore you.